Hi creative minds, welcome in a new Adobe Photoshop tutorial. So in this lesson, we will learn step by step how to transform this raster image into a vector one. Before we begin, if you don't have the Adobe Photoshop installed in your machine, you can use the link I place in description. Of course, a personal safe link to download Adobe Photoshop. And for all the resources and images, fonts, any kind of resource I used in all my tutorials, you will find the link in the description below. So let's begin. So the first thing, we create a new file, a new document with 2000 and 1000 pixels in dimensions. Like you can see here, this is our background. So we go to open and we select the image, the woman face we will work on. So the first thing we are going to do is to convert the image to a smart object, and using Ctrl+C from the keyboard, we will change the size and transform the image of the woman, of course. So be aware of transforming the image to a smart object before changing the size to not make the image lose its quality. So we go to select and we will use the subject selection, which make the selection more easier, and we go to select and mask, and using the refine brush tool we will try to eliminate these little parts which come in the hair of the woman from, of course, the background. So this refine brush tool is very important and give us a more professional result when selecting objects from a background, a colorful background, especially when selecting faces or persons. It helps us, especially in the parts of the hair. So we click OK. Our selection now is ready. So we remove the first selection and we keep the selection we did with the select and mask, and we refine it. So for now, we go select the image layer, we go to filter, and we will use the smart sharpen filter first with the Gaussian blur in the remove option. Of course, using the preview option is very crucial because it helps us to see the results in real time while editing. We come back to adjustments. We will now choose the tree hold level. The tree hold adjustments will minimize a little the level as the points of, I think, 82 will be fine. It's a first step, of course. So now we come back to the image, to the woman layer another time. We go now to serialize and we will choose the diffuse filter. For the option, we choose anisotropic and we click OK. We come back to tree hold and we try to minimize more the tree hold level. I think 83 will be fine for now. So we come back to the image layer and we go to diffuse. we choose the diffuse filter. We come back another time to the tree horn. We try to play with the tree horn level until we can see the face of the woman looks more clear, because we are trying to transform a raster image into a vector one, so we have to be careful about the face of the woman, which must be of course clear while changing the raster image to a vector one. So for now we come back to the smart sharpen filter, and we will add a little amount. Like you can see, the preview give us a show to the results in real time, which help us deciding how much we will use for every option in any kind of filter we are working on. Filter or adjustments or any kind of changements in Photoshop, the preview option stay always a very interesting option. So for now we will use the high pass filter, like you can see here. We click OK, and we go to the blending mode, and we will choose the vivid light blending mode for this last effect we create. Like you can see here, we come back to the tree horn. We play a little with the level until, of course, we are satisfied and the woman's face is shown clearly. For now we will use the combination of the key from the keyboard, Ctrl plus Alt plus Shift plus E, to create a layer from all the previous layer we had. So we create a new layer contain final results we are in this time. So for now we go to create a solid color fill. With the white color we create a layer mask, and we will try to eliminate these little points, these little black points, to make our image looks more professional. Of course, using the masking technique, we create a layer mask, and with the black color in the brush tool we try to eliminate any parts from the image which make it not look great. So like you can see, we create the layer mask, we use the brush tool, the hard round type of brush tool, and using of course the black color, and we continue eliminating and removing any parts from the image we don't want to make it to disturb our design. So we try to remove these little black points. We had to remove it. Like you can see, I think now it's fine. These little points here, and this one here, of course, this one here also, this little one here. The same here. And like you can see, until now we are getting a very professional result. We keep the face of the woman very clear. We can notice the woman just from this vector image. We don't need to see the original one to figure out who is this woman. So this is a very important thing to keep in mind while creating this kind of graphics, using of course Photoshop. So for now we will try to play a little with the hair to make it look more real. We continue of course eliminating and removing these little parts. When we create a zoom out, we can see some little points we had to remove. So we will come back with the zoom out to see the image at its totality, and the last step will be to make a little changement to the hair of the woman to make it look more real and to make our design looks more professional. Alright guys, I wish you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to encourage us. Subscribe, comments and likes to help us continuing creating tutorials and lessons in graphic design. I wish it was very helpful for you. So see you in the next tutorials. And if you encounter any problem installing the software or applying today's lesson, just leave me a comment and I will reply to help you. So thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorials.